So last time, we were missing a couple people. So I'll quickly go over what happened a little bit. Um, the group found the abandoned village, discovered why it was abandoned, and worked to find the people along with. So they discovered that it was the Moss Giant's fault for whatever reason. The normally peaceful giant somehow and for some reason basically stole away the entire village. The group's not entirely sure why, but they defeated him after learning some interesting stuff about him. Not a huge amount, but some stuff. Um, Lucas managed to get the Mask of Sorrow, which they assume is the producer of the Tears of Sorrow. Um, Kit Kat managed to defeat the Moss Giant. You weren't there, so you weren't able to seduce it or try, unfortunately. But you have the mask now, and you have potential leads in the future with some villagers telling you to check out the Hunter's Guild in Spireheld. Santiago got their payment after Lucas was almost given a concussion by a bag of shards falling out of the sky, along with a
I just had to keep him alive. I didn't have to keep
letter in Balix's handwriting. Yui was introduced to the group and has seen Santiago's very large payment fall out of the sky and gone, that's pretty interesting. And along with that payment that Lucas gave to Santiago, he also got a letter. You think it's a parchment or a scroll.
Let's just say I couldn't read it very well. I've been having to decipher it for the last little bit.
Yeah. Bader as well. If Sean is here, is he?
Sean's here.
I can't see his screen. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's why. Sean, you found the broken down, half-destroyed head of a warforged. The last you saw wasn't exactly working very properly, but you were told by an old woman, Cecilia in the village, to go to Spireheld and meet someone named Jism, and potentially he could help with that whole thing. So you guys stayed for a little bit. The town scrounged out what little stuff they a big place, like 20 people is nothing for a village. But they provided you guys with well, it doesn't have an O.
Pause. Jism is a real site.
It doesn't have an O, Cole. So boom. It doesn't have an O. I want to see.
I think it's spelled Jizzum.
Sure, that works.
Yeah, Cole just looked it up.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
No, I'm glad you did this.
But after you guys helped save the village, they scrounged the little materials they could find. You guys got some gels. You got some shards. You have some money now. You have some equipment. Not a lot, really, overall. Lucas now has the mask. Have you guys stayed the night there, or did you immediately set out?
No, we sat at the camp. We stayed at the camp, I thought. We were going to leave in the morning.
So you guys stayed the night at a nearby campsite that you had seen earlier in the day. Yeah. So a new day rises. You all kind of climb out of your tents in one way or another. Sun is early, bright.
You think Lucas climbed out of his tent? Nah, we're still sleeping, bro.
But so far, no fog today. Luckily enough. You don't know if it will be back. You hope not, but who knows? Are you guys going to go ahead and set out? So if you want to look at the map, I have a question for the group. Okay?
What?
If you look at the world map, you guys are at the bottom of the center continent in that large wooded area, right? If you look closely, you can see Spireheld to the north of you guys. If you head straight there, it'll probably be like a 4 or 5 day trek around the Felsen Forest. You could go through to cut some time off. What is your guys' plan? How do you want to make this journey if you are inspired?
Not in character. If there wasn't a waterfall there, I would legitimately suggest we find a boat.
Yeah?
I know. I'm saying that. Look, if there is the lake right there.
To go this way.
Right there, next to that town, there is a waterfall. That's why I said if there wasn't one, I'd suggest getting a boat. I mean, we still could, but we would probably have to trek upwards and somehow carry this boat.
Well, even then, even without a boat, following the river might actually be ideal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, going through the forest might get us lost. If we follow the river, it's like Cole just said, it's more ideal. Plus, there is a town on the way.
So
We're also
Aaron
gonna
gets to
have
play
to
with
go
more water
around
spirits.
anyway.
They
'cause
could,
the forest is right
they
near a
could-
cliff.
Push the boat.
I mean, if Kit Kat wants to carry the
What,
boat, if we can
Aaron?
find a boat,
I
boat is
said-
pretty ideal.
I said, if we wanted to take a boat, we have the water spirits. They'd probably drown y'all though. So I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
What, should we just build a boat?
Yeah, we just build a boat. It's fine.
the next 6 sessions are going to be learning how to build a
feel like
boat,
Lucas
gathering
would kind of
materials
know
from the
how to
nearby
build a
forest,
boat.
and building a boat.
No,
I got
You don't know how to build a boat. There's no chance
Justin,
I'm
I
know
read a
how
lot
to
of
build a boat.
books.
just because you've read
No,
about
you
it doesn't
gotta-
mean you can do it.
We're gonna
I
engineer
can
a
certainly
boat.
instruct.
I will say that it is going upstream, so you guys will need a form of propulsion if you want to go upstream. Potentially, that form of propulsion could be Kit Kat.
It could
Are we
be
going
Kit
to
Kat,
place
yeah.
any bridges?
Okay,
could,
so we
but
get
I just
someone
don't
else to
know.
cast
Okay.
a thunder wave behind the boat.
No, your
going
Spireheld,
to
which is
here.
which is in the mountains right there.
This is inner Spireheld and this is outer Spireheld.
I still
You don't really know
agree
which
with Cole.
one.
I think
Just
following the river is the
Yeah.
ideal way to go. Even if we have to go up the cliff to follow the river, it's totally fine.
Yeah, judging by that corner,
Well, the river goes around the cliffside.
Judging by the corner, Cole.
that looks more like the incline behind it would be actually a bit easier to go, more hilly than steep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Right
The
here.
other possibility is just cutting through the forest on the left where there's some towers, but that kind of almost looks like a watch post, and who knows what's going on there.
Yeah, it could be something dealing with the
You
government.
could also potentially climb your way up
They're
these
snatching
cliffs.
boys
They're not
from their
super
boys.
tall, as you can even see buildings from this
Yeah, but I'd
side.
rather
at
not
this,
go in the forest and get
distance,
raped.
But they would be a task. Well, you're going to be passing through
You're
either
snatching
way.
boys in the woods!
Once you guys
Oh no,
really,
the boy snatchers.
you guys are going to be going through the woods either way, going either left or going right. You're going to be passing through the woods. The only way you wouldn't is if you went all the way around like this. This would take
Mm-hmm.
even longer.
I still think following the river is the best course of action. We can pass
You can
through
always
the forest.
go down this
by the
bridge,
river.
pass by
Travel
rivers,
around
and then
here.
go through this bridge again.
I vote following the river.
No road.
I
Yeah,
also
we
vote
should
following
follow
the
the
river.
river. The river.
No roads.
Travel isn't a huge thing. Most,
No roads.
You just sort of wander.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you just sort of
What?
wander because Maya said, how the
Sort
fuck
of.
do people travel around here?
On their feet.
You
They
start
walk.
going.
Good
you
answer.
Stop.
I dead ass think though, y'all, we should put money together and
Start
get a fucking wagon and we can make Santiago bullet.
You think I
No,
have
my job.
any of the money?
Wow.
That's out of character.
Wow.
I mean, I feel like it'd
You
be
have
more
to pay them
offensive to
twice as
Santiago to
much.
have a horse.
You could get like one of those, those buses that change from going on land to going on water. You could have it so that in water, Kit Kat pulls it, and on land, Santiago pulls it.
Oh my god.
Depends.
This is awful.
Is
What are you
Santiago
giving
willing
me
to pull
for
a
it?
wagon?
I'm doing it for free. Nope.
You have to double their
For some reason,
pay.
I doubt that. Yeah.
Love and affection.
Okay, so your guys' plan is to head up the river. Okay, so currently here, that's probably going to take
It's the quickest way.
it's probably going to take about a 5-day travel, give or take, if you guys travel a lot during the day. So about a week, a little less than, to get to Spireheld from where you guys are. So when are you guys planning to set off? Are you going to set off immediately in the morning? Are you going to wait till midday? Are you going to wait till
Immediately,
night?
probably.
Are you
I
going
would
to try and
think.
gather more
Well, we
supplies?
should probably start heading there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lucas is still asleep, just saying.
What time is everyone waking up then? What time do you guys?
We know
Dawn.
Kid Call wakes up at the ass of dawn.
Yeah, Kid Cal wakes up like
The sun
when
just
like
barely
the
shows
first
itself.
ray of sunlight.
As soon as the
Yeah.
first ray of
Is
sun
Kid Call a morning
touches
person?
the sky.
Yes.
No, they only wake up in the morning. 'Cause, like, okay. So what time is everyone waking up? What time are
Kid
you guys going
Call's
to
up
try to
at
set up?
5 in the morning.
Yui's up morning, probably around like about maybe 2 hours after Kit gets up.
Lucas is always the
Yeah,
last
around
one to
then.
get up.
Yeah, we.
So about like 7 in the morning, except for Kit Kat who wakes up at
Just
5 and
wakes
just
up,
sits
sets
around.
I feel like
fucking
they just
muddles
went around
their
for
ass
the water
waiting for everyone else.
spirits.
to eat.
Yeah.
They decompose the water.
That's right.
Ugh.
Lucas is
Okay,
up after
So
everyone
Kit Kat
else.
wakes up around 5, fucks around in the water for a couple hours, I imagine, waiting for everyone else to get their asses up. And then eventually
What the
Lucas
fuck?
wakes
I wake up
up.
last. Who the
Cole,
fuck said I
you
wake up
wake up.
first?
Okay. I was saying in general,
You get
whatever.
up.
Santiago, then Yui, then Lucas, Vador wakes up. Everyone gets up. It's only 7 in the morning, so it's pretty fucking early. The sun isn't very high yet. Although it's the Kit Kat, it probably is. It's still very chilly, but the sky is clear. There's no fog. The sun is just rising, but it's already getting a little bright. It's kind of got that bluish hue, if you know what I mean. It's certain really early morning. Anyway.
Going out to find something.
Yeah. So Kit Kat, I think it's
Yeah.
Buttercup. Is that your snake, Aaron? Kit Kat, Buttercup, Lucas, and North are all searching for rodents of some kind
Yeah.
to eat or to feed their pet.
They can share.
This forest is pretty brimming with life, so I don't think it's that hard to find a rabbit or like a mouse or something. It's level 4 characters. I'm pretty sure you can kill a fucking rabbit.
Yeah.
without
You punch a
doing
rabbit
anything.
to death.
I technically strangled a rabbit to death with Mage Hand.
I'm pretty sure rabbits have 1 HP. You did a lot more than punch it. You fucking snapped its spine and like fucking made it
slapped
suffer.
a deer once.
It was fucking adrenaline. Yeah, you slapped its ass to death.
Do I find it?
Anyway, you guys wake up early enough. Yeah, both you and Kit Kat, you both find suitable nourishment.
I have
Do
a
you guys
few.
have rations, by the way?
Good question. Let me see.
You probably want to make sure to have enough rations for your future trips and such.
I have
Say.
1 day's worth of ration, apparently.
Lucas has got at least 3.
I have 10.
Probably fine.
I have
And
at
otherwise-
least 3. Yeah.
Start with the
Jesus.
Dungeoneer's pack.
I think it was 2 days
So
worth. I don't
1,
know how
4,
many that
14.
means.
Do you
I'm
have
trying
any
to
coal
remember
in
where I would
Santiago?
find it on here.
Equipment.
Yeah, it's under
Thank you.
equipment.
Right.
It's in your
It was
equipment.
2 days.
I
just-
have rations 1 day, but I have 8
Maya?
of them, so yeah.
You have 8 rations.
Oh wait,
14
that means on Lucas's thing it's a little different. Hold up.
So you have 2 rations, Maya?
Does
forgot
Lucas
to check
also
the
have a
actual
Dungeoneer's
quantity.
pack?
No, he's got a scholar's pack.
Oh.
So you guys have like 24 rations between the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you? 4 or 5 of you. So you have 24 rations between the 5 of you. Which is enough. It'll last you a few days. It should last you
Oh, wait, I have
basically the perfect
rations.
amount to get the
Never mind.
Spire out.
I have 10.
You have some more? Oh, then perfect. You have a little bit extra. Just in case.
Yeah, I've got at least 4.
So, what are you all doing this morning? Talk amongst yourselves, decide where you're going, stuff like that. What's going on?
I mean, I just went out and got
You just
North
hear
something
like
to eat,
owl
so
noises and
I'm just
screaming.
chilling out, reviewing what I've written recently.
Amazing.
I mean, she's gonna get a bath. Because I assume, like...
I just imagine you all, like, emerge from your tent, and you just see Kit Kat, like, just completely soaked to the bone. Like, they've got mud on them, there's, like, a snake flying around them. They're, like, trying to grab a mouse in the mud. Like, fucking
Just
mud
like,
wrestling with the
full on
rodents.
dives too. Like it's like into it.
Mud goes fucking everywhere. And they've been doing this for the last
I
2
imagine,
fucking
like,
hours.
I'm probably over by those rocks, and I've probably, like, laid down on the rocks, just kind of, like, waiting for North to finish, and I've probably fallen asleep again.
Lucas wakes up.
I probably wake up
Immediately goes back to sleep and
on
just
the dot
fucking
at
off.
5 a.m. But I
What
hear
is
like
Taylor, Yui, and Santiago doing
scurrying
as these
around.
2
I'm
hooligans?
just like, what the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing? What are you doing? What?
I'm just getting like ready to start heading there.
So, a little after you wake up, or like 30 minutes or an hour, Santiago comes out, and you're just like fucking around in the mud. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Mice. Yes.
I don't even know how to answer.
Mice.
Why are you catching mice? Kid could get stuff out of the mud.
Well, I can sit up to eat, obviously.
Buttercup stops playing in the mud for a second to like bite at you, Santiago. No, it's like almost
Is this
playfully,
venomous?
almost threatening.
Kit
Kit Kat, you can hear a couple of insults fly out, but they're a little distracted trying to find mice as well.
Right? He looks like he's trying.
He doesn't bite. Don't worry about it.
How's he getting up that far?
He don't bite.
He's like actively trying to nip, and like he's like going for your eyes now, Santiago. He's flying. He's a winged snake.
He don't bite.
We do bite.
By the way, Aaron, you do know, Kit Kat does know that the flying snake does have poison damage. Just so you, yeah, just making sure.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, while this is happening, like half an hour to an hour passes, and everyone wakes up. We know what.
No, I'm still on the rocks, just fucking asleep because I'm a
Lucas
tired lad.
went out with a mouse as well, much more efficiently than Kit Kat did, ironically, and just immediately passed out on the riverbank. What is Yui and Bador doing? We still don't know about those 2.
Once Yui got up, got her hair tied back, she went out, walked close to the river.
Taking a walk.
I'm just getting ready to start moving out.
Okay, so Bador's preparing, making sure everything's nice and in order, making sure the bag is full.
Do you have any infusions?
I'm gonna keep the +1 weapon.
On
you gotta remember, by the way, Aaron, if you've written it down already, write down +1 to your trident.
I think I did.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me see.
That's a really good infusion.
I did.
And we don't want to have that just be forgotten about. It's kind of the artifact.
Oh wait, apparently I have 15.
What's your other infusion, Sean? Let me get to.
I have so many. It's enhanced weapon, enhanced defense, sending stones, bag of
That's a pretty
holding.
good infusion there. Yeah, but you have a second infusion. You can choose to infuse a second. What's your second infusion?
Oh, you can choose whatever.
I'm pretty sure at 4th level you know those infusions, but you can infuse 2 things.
I know. Yeah, I can know 2. I know 4. I can infuse 2, which is weird.
What's your second?
I don't have a second.
You might want to activate a second one because you can have 2 at once.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just do bag of holding.
Bag of holding's a good option.
Yeah.
Kika can breathe underwater, so if you fill the bag of holding with water, technically they could breathe in the bag of holding, which is normally impossible. If the bag of holding hold water.
What if I taped a straw to the outside of the bag?
We'd have to actively try it, and then that would be deemed discretion. Until that happens, I'm not gonna answer. Anyway, so the morning comes. Are you walking? You're walking along the riverbank, Yui. Are you going really far? Are you trying to stay as close to camp as possible? Or are you going more towards the village or more towards the woods? Where are you kind of heading?
I'm staying relatively close to camp. I'm more interested in just watching the
Kind of
water.
examining it. As you kind of walk along the riverbank, there are definite, you can see the water spirits. Now that you know they're there, now you have a little more experience with them. They also seem to be a little less, I suppose the word is shy, although we wouldn't really call them shy, than they had in previous days, and you can see a few faces looking up at you. One of them, tries to splash at you, but it just reaches far enough. But they're just kind of playful. They kind of, look at you and, you think they're chattering to each other. It doesn't sound like words. It sounds more like water rushing, obviously, before they kind of look to each other and then dive and disappear.
There's also a blonde sleeping lad.
On the
What enjoyable creatures.
You say this.
I'm just fall asleep.
I like to imagine this is like a thing you can see, and we see you doing this, they're talking wow, what beautiful creatures. Then it zooms out slightly from their face, and Lucas is just asleep on rocks in front of them, and in the background, Kit Kat is just splashing around frantically in mud trying to grab a mouse.
I mean, Lucas is probably falling asleep. He's not laying down, but he certainly is sitting up, just kind of like this.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to Lucas and I'm gonna kick him in the thigh. Just a light kick.
Just a
Why would you?
I'm gonna curb stomp Lucas in his nut.
Gentle light.
I'm sitting up. You don't have to fucking kick me.
Hey, it's a gentle kick.
You don't want to knock his teeth in to wake him up.
It's
yeah.
Oh god.
Just nut tap.
Okay, fine. Just a hard shake on the shoulder. Sleepyhead.
Yeah, what? What do you want?
Good morning.
Good morning. And he's gonna start kind of falling asleep again. And he's trying to shake himself a little bit. But
Shake.
Look, okay, yeah, I gotta, I'll stand up. Mm-hmm. And he's just gonna look over and he's like, North, are you done eating yet? You need a bath.
He flies over to you. The normally prim and proper North is covered in mouse guts. It's normally white, but there's just stained with red. As it basically tore apart the rodent carcass and bathed in it.
Just
Such a bird.
Shoved in the water.
in the water.
Oh,
No,
the
not
water's
shoved. It's more
clear.
sat, and I'm just splashing water on her, and it's you really shouldn't do that.
It's like shaking its feather, trying to get clean as well. real quick, Bader, what are you putting in your bag of holding? Are you putting anything in there, or are you keeping it open?
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
it's
keep it
empty right
open.
now. Okay.
Well,
Santiago
I laughed 'cause the snake
and
was assaulting me.
Kit Kat, are you two still just fucking around in the mud, or what are you doing
I
now?
come up just in time to see your guts-filled bird.
What is Santiago doing then?
You sure that's an owl? No. They usually
I gave her a mouse
swallow it
earlier.
whole.
That's how owls eat, yes. That's how she's always ate.
Like
I'd imagine as a pet she'd be
birds
a
of
little
prey, they
more
just swallow
refined.
shit whole.
She
But
is,
owls,
but not when she's
they will
eating.
shit.
If you say so.
She does
I
thing
mean, I
her
thought you
look,
would,
look, you think
seeing as it's
I understand entirely how North herself works? That's on you, because I
Alright,
don't. I mean, I know how they work, but I mean, I let her do her own thing. She knows, though, that she is going to get a bath, so regardless of what's going on, she will
Let her
end
do her
up
own thing.
in a bath.
So she's doing it in order to give you a hard time.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Is Kit Kat still rolling around in the mud trying to grab a mouse?
I think he's decided he's had enough mud, and he's gonna immediately turn around and sprint and jump into the water and just like.
So
Thanks.
as Lucas, Cole, and Santiago were talking,
Trying to leave. He just
Bader, you're
kinda
right
goes
next
and
by
leaves.
as well. You're like infusing your bag of holding, and you're making sure everything's good, Bader. And you turn
Yep.
and you see Kit Kat just stand up from the mud, look to the river, and just take off on a dead sprint. As you are talking, Cole, Santiago, Yui, Santiago, and Lucas, you're just chatting about North covered in blood. Lucas, you're down at the river splashing North kind of lightly with some water, not to bother them too much with water. And suddenly, what color are you again, Kit Kat? This pink blur dashes by you. Little specks of mud and other shits flying through the air, along with ashes from the nearby campfire, just kind of flying everywhere, getting on all of you, before leaping upwards, slamming down the water, causing this large splash, causing you, Lucas, and your North Owl to get very, very, very wet. Was anyone else close to the water? Oh, Cole's gone for a second. You're probably not quite as close as Lucas, who was literally practically like half in. So you get less wet, but you are still. Lucas and North, you two are very, very wet, and North is not happy.
One day, I will be able to do my hair just fine.
Kit Kat, you're
One
sinking
day.
down straight to the bottom like a stone. So you don't know this, but your flying serpent is like hovering above the group, basically laughing at them.
That's so mean.
Justin, why are all your animals
not.
assholes?
Yeah, you sink. You sink
That's a
straight to
mountain rat.
Shut up. You sink straight to the bottom of the stream, kind of getting lower and lower and lower, before kind of like lightly touching down on the riverbank. When you did that, by the way, Lucas and North, two are wet. Santiago, you're a little bit splashed. I think you started a little bit as well. But the water spirits seem to have found this interesting. And as you guys are standing there, a little annoyed at Kit Kat, or maybe not, I don't know. Suddenly, like 3 water spirits are just like sending, just crashing up, like huge volumes of water from the stream, just getting the shores and the stones completely like soaked again and again.
It seems you all are feeling better today.
One kind of makes this like gurgling sound, just kind of like jumps up slightly in the water, not leaving it, but just enough to like kind of get a little higher than falling back in on their back, disappearing into the water. Kit Kat, you can kind of see this going on above you. What are you all doing?
Very excited.
I'm picking up North, who's very pissed off. and I'm just gonna put her
At
on
least
my
they're clean
head,
now.
and I'm gonna
They're
go get my
wet.
shit. I am clean now, but
What's Santiago doing during all this?
Mhm.
just taking it in, just accepting this is your fate
just accepting it's happening.
now. Vader, you can see all this happening. You're luckily safe from all the water, but it is nearby, and you can directly see and hear all. What are you doing?
He's just gonna watch this unfold.
Oh, Echo. Just so you know, Kit Kat sprinted towards the group, dived into the water, got everyone wet, and
They heard Justin.
and
They
also
heard.
cause a domino effect where now there's like 3 water spirits continually splashing the water everywhere as well now. It's like it's
Okay, that part I didn't hear. Good job.
Yeah, Lucas has just put North on his head, who's also extremely pissed off and has just gone to get his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like wringing out his hair.
North makes some angry noises towards Buttercup, and Buttercup makes some angry noises back. Kit Kat isn't there to translate what Buttercup's saying, but you can assume it's something probably really nice and like thoughtful.
One day, I'm just talking to myself, which is obviously I'm just talking to North. I'm like, one day I'm going to learn what you're saying, young lady, and then we're going to have a talk about it.
So everyone kind of woke up around 7. Obviously, some people woke up earlier. So you've all been getting ready. You've all washed off. You've all got some food for your pets. But now it's getting a little later. It's already reaching around 8. So it'd probably be beneficial for everyone to start taking off soon, unless you guys want to stay here. What's everyone doing?
Water pet time. Road. Everyone.
Who are you talking to?
And then I'll say that.
Oh, Lucas is in his
we're not
tent,
that
but he's
far
about to come out.
apart.
I'm pretty sure Lucas can still hear. Like,
Do you think?
tents.
Bro,
The
I'm
tent is
deaf.
like right next to the riverbank, and also tents aren't the most soundproof thing in the world.
I hate to.
Anyway, what were you saying,
that, we need to
Santiago?
hit the road.
Wild, wet pet time, even though that was completely unplanned.
Nice and daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone gonna finish packing up and start headed out? KK, you were under the water when Santiago was saying this. So do you resurface anytime soon? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing where alligators just have like.
Wait, yeah, when it's in the cold, they just
smudge.
put their nostrils up under the water.
It's just
Leave them.
it's just sticking out a little bit. It's just my face, like this much, and I'm like, what are we doing?
We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Travel.
What are we doing? Okay. He doesn't have anything to pack up, so.
I have everything on my person.
You ain't wrong there. So I mentioned everyone starts packing everything up, getting everything together. Okay. How much do you guys actually have to pack up? How much is like
I have everything.
Lucas has like that little satchel on his like belt that like holds his books, but he's also got like a satchel, so it's not like super much.
Yeah, everyone's kind of like everyone's pretty much living with the clothes on their back at this point, along with obviously some other stuff. But you guys are pretty bare bones in terms of equipment, which is not bad. That's good travel light.
Yeah.
So are you guys gonna take off at about 8 in the morning today? Okay. After finishing packing up, everyone's got their stuff together. Everyone's time with the water spirits. They're sad to see you guys go. It's pretty obvious. As you're trying to like get out of the water, Kit Kat, they're like holding you back just a little bit, not enough to like actually provide any
Do
like
I
serious.
have to get out of the water though? If we're gonna follow the river, couldn't I just like swim?
You could stay.
That's
to my
true.
walking
You
speed.
could.
Your walking speed's like 30, but your swimming
So
speed's probably the same.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I would just
I
swim,
have
bro.
the same.
Just like emerging from the water.
All right, y'all.
Jump and
That'd be fucking
his
awesome.
wings and wanted to.
All right, let's bring it back. Let's get going.
So you guys managed. After a little bit, probably about 30 minutes or so, you all are walking in the forest. Not a huge amount this happens. You do notice some of the bugbears you think that might have been that you saw earlier or the previous day. But they kind of ignore you for right now. They don't really seem to notice you that much. They do give you a look, but you all kind of keep your distance. And after your last encounter, they seem to kind of ignore you guys for the most part. So you kind of make your way around, making your way through the forest. Again, nothing super bad. The fog doesn't roll in. There's not even any sign of any fog rolling in. The day is just beginning. The sun is up high. And the trees seem to be making a little less noise than previous days. They are still creaking, but it's not quite as ominous. Maybe you're more used to it. Maybe there is actually a difference. Who knows? But quite quickly, after about 30 minutes, you guys emerge from the wood line. The trees get lighter and lighter and lighter. The path, the path in quotation marks you're on, kind of clears up a little bit as the trees begin to kind of start putting a little more sparse dots on the grass and the dirt that you guys are walking along. The river next to you is bubbling and moving quite strongly. It's not like a river or anything. It's still just a stream. But Kit Kat, you are currently right in there, swimming alongside the group. This is like second nature to you. This is maybe even more comfortable than walking. So occasionally you guys will look over and see like Kit Kat did a little dolphin jump in the water. Your snake is not joining you because your snake isn't great in the water. So they're just kind of flying above near the party. Every time you kind of like surface for a minute, the snake is basically just like giving out like a constant stream of just not like insults all the time, just like profanities and just like really annoying. You guys kind of make it to the end of the tree line though, and as you're walking, the very dense creaking woods start to spatter out a lot. You kind of reach the end. You can see the town you guys started this whole thing in, just a little bit away. So it's relatively close. Are you guys going to return there? You are following along to the river, and it would be natural to pass through if you are.
Yeah, I don't see any point not doing that.
You head back towards the way you guys came. Another 10 minutes passes, give or take, and you're kind of entering into this main area. You are in the river, Kit Kat, so you're kind of there's a couple like water mills, shooting the water to like dodge around. It won't be too difficult. You're not gonna get caught. You like grab onto one and like go up it. You guys enter back into the town. It's a little place called Creekside, named for way back when this little river was nothing but a creek. So you guys enter back into this town. You've been here once before, maybe some of you a little more, but as far as the rest of the group knows, you've all only been here once. Obviously before you get into the Creek Timber. It's a quaint little place. It's much bigger than the town inside the woods, obviously, but there's really not much to speak about here. There's a couple stalls with rations, some like basic weaponry, really basic stuff if you guys want to stop and get anything you can.
Oh no.
Nothing really interesting there, nothing magical, obviously, no real fine craftsmanship, but there's like a local blacksmith, local baker, stuff like that. It's a place, but it does well for itself. Are you guys going to stop for any reason, or are you just going to keep on passing through?
Not that I know of, unless somebody else wants to.
No reason? Okay.
I'm keen on continuing on.
Me too.
So you guys kind of step into you're just passing through. There's no reason to really stay or lollygag over here. But a couple people kind of say hey. You guys see the bartender you had talked to before. He's like outside. He's like refitting his like sign on the side of his head. He kind of like looks at you guys with surprise, along with the new person you've managed to acquire. It kind of gives you a wave, and he kind of like nods his head, like wow. You can see like a look of impress on his expression. What?
That was the feathered. See, that was the feller that seemed disappointed about boys not that. I'm just telling. I don't know if. Yeah, I don't know if you. I just stay. Don't get in a private room with him. Is all I'm saying. I don't trust like that.
As you guys are talking, he like gives you like an innocuous, like friendly wave, and like goes back to like fitting his sign,
Wait,
and you
what?
just all
I'm
stare
sorry,
back
what?
at him with
Ignore them.
suspicious, like, what are you up to, eyes?
Okay.
Why would I?
Right.
Secret
Okay.
big bad evil
Right.
guy, the tavern person, that guy over there. Anyway, you pass by though. Like I said, there's a couple stalls here. They're selling basic stuff. Some of them
I
like
don't.
apples, salted meats,
I'm just getting that.
various things. You can like see a
I'm
couple
just
people
giving a
walking
smirk and a
around,
wave as we walk
trading up
by.
shards and other such materials. But again, nothing super interesting as you pass by.
Yeah, he did.
Pretty quickly though, you're already reaching the edge of town. Kit Kat, you've gone a slightly different route to get through here. So as you approach this town alongside everyone else, you kind of get split off, since in between the river and the town are like a series of buildings and stuff. Obviously, it's not like super dense. You could easily walk between them. You know, it's a pretty just put down a building anywhere in town. However, the things really in your way are some water mills that you could swim around, but it might be better just to get out of the fucking water. You could do that, but the wood doesn't
So I
look
guess I wouldn't be able to.
very strong, and it
Just
might
kinda
break
grab
under the
one,
weight of a
and
full
then they
Kit
go,
Kat.
"Woo." They probably wouldn't like that, would they?
Yeah, there's like a guy on the riverbank who's like got like a fishing
I am
pole
a
in the
big
water,
boy.
and there's
Yeah, I
like you
guess
can
I'll
like as
get
you're
out,
underwater, you can like
but
see
I'm,
the little
like,
hook.
not being wet.
Do you fuck with him or do you just get out? He's like, the guy starts reeling it in. He's like, are you letting him pull it up, or are you like holding it underwater?
I'm just holding on to the other end of the line, and he's like, "Oh no!"
So he's like, oh shit, I got
I'm
something.
holding it for a little bit,
And he's like reeling and reeling and reeling. Like, holy shit, this thing's fucking strong.
and then I come up
And
to
like
the
as he's
surface
pulling it
with
up,
it.
finally like kind of let it go up a little bit, swimming up yourself to top
So
of the
he
water.
goes,
And then he's starting to finally get some like leverage. He's like, hey, he's like getting excited. You all can like hear this. You kind of like notice to your side. You look past some buildings. You see this guy getting really, really like excited about fishing for some reason. And you watch as finally looks forward at the water, and he sees just a pair of eyes peering at him from the moving stream. Got the fucking horns.
they're just pitch black.
Buttercup flies down, and he's like in shock, and
Horns
just like
in the
basically
air.
does like a tiny little snake screech in
seaweed
his
all over
face.
his
Oh, no.
face.
It's like, and the dude just falls backward on his ass, and he basically drops his fishing pole. And the rest of the group, Bader, Yui, Lucas, Santiago, you see this guy in very peasantry clothing rush by you, going, ah, fuck! And like basically shouting for help as he points back to the river. You guys can see Kit Kat with their eyes and horns above the water, just peering out like a
What's
fishing
he
line next to them.
excited for?
It don't bite.
Do you get out of the water fully, Kit Kat? There's some people giving you some weird looks, including your own group. But for the most part, for the most part, people don't really care too much about what the guy was screaming about. They see you and they're like, oh, whatever. See if it caused too much of a disruption. However, the guy is gone.
Very accepting town.
Have a nice swim.
This big pink
Yeah,
man comes
They live
out
next to
of
the
the
water
water like
Contact.
a
They've seen
sea
some weird
witch.
shit.
6'8"
And then
and pink.
100 people on the road, like 10 feet away, are just like, it's fine, he doesn't bite.
There's like a merchant. Yeah, probably. There's like a merchant in the stall next to you guys. It's like,
I don't bite.
apples. It's just nonchalant. So you get out of the water, you know, with the grip a little bit, trying to get around.
But the snake
Do you
probably
get back in
will.
the water after you pass through a little bit, or do you stay out of the water, Aaron?
I'm not phased by this at all. I'm just like, yeah, okay. You enjoy your swim?
Just walking by,
That's
It's like absolutely like
matters.
rip,
going on my
you know?
way. On my way.
Yes.
Shielding
from one
eyes
thing.
away from the sight and continuing with the others.
Yeah.
oh,
At least it doesn't smell like pumpkin anymore.
Yeah, on top of that.
You guys talk for a little bit, traveling as you make your way through the town before merging out the other side. You think from here it's probably going to take you again about 5 days to get to Spireheld. Make a pretty consistent trek, traveling about 8 hours a day. So it's really not too far, but it is a bit of a trek. Are you guys just setting out? You need anything from the town, or are you just heading straight out?
I mean, we just told you we were still making upon our way.
I'm making sure. I'm just making sure. Double checking. As you guys are traveling, do you want to talk amongst yourselves? So you're entering now into the Council, and there are these auburn-colored, fall-colored leaves falling all around you on the ground.
yeah.
It's quite a pretty place. It's not nearly as dark as the Creeping Timber was, with almost a canopy of pine trees blocking out the sun. This place lets in a lot more light and kind of streams in. You guys sent me your passive perceptions before. You guys sent me, what chat was it in?
Important stuff.
Was it important? It wasn't important. These are your wisdom saving. So Yui, who else? And yeah, so just Yui. Can you send me your passive perception?
Which channel?
Important NPCs. It doesn't really make sense, but it works.
Okay. Passive perception. Oh, I see
Yeah,
it.
just type out the number.
Not bad. Okay. Yui and Bader, as you guys are traveling through these woods, kind of orange trees around you, you can see as you kind of like are walking, you like look to your left, look to your right, and you see some weird old stone like carvings. Not carvings, but they're like basically old stone pillars of some kind, basically crumbling. And you only see them for an instant before some like more trees kind of pass by you. But both Bader and Yui notice this, and no one else does.
Wonder what those are.
Wonder what is. Wonder what is.
You didn't see?
I'm a little bit still waking up, so no, I didn't.
Mine should be 14.
4 in the PM or some shit.
Well, just point it out. It's not like it matters.
Are you an archaeologist in addition to a whatchamacallit researcher?
I'm a scholar, and no, but I'm pretty sure I might know something about it. So if somebody points it out, I don't mind going and looking.
You guys are gonna head backwards to where you can. Make a slight detour on your trek. Is everyone agreeing to this, or some people like? What is everyone doing? So, Lucas, you're going to be heading towards where Bader is pointing out. Are you going as well, Yui?
Mm-hmm.
What is Kit Kat and
Yeah,
Santiago doing?
wonder.
These four are getting sidetracked, or three.
I see the snake!
There were some odd stone carvings.
Oh my god, that's a good-looking snake right there.
Aw, precious.
It's
Probably a lot
been
nicer than
multiple hours.
Aw.
I love
Yeah.
seabirds so much.
He's a little baby.
Yeah.
I
guess I'll just
ran over.
do
I'm like, all right, but y'all
whatever,
get some kind of ancient hips.
follow
Ain't
people
on me.
around. I got anything else to do.
I ain't getting cursed.
Nope.
Oh, and you're going to stand around by
I'm
yourself?
coming with you. I'm just standing back 'cause I don't want to get cursed.
So you
out.
kind
Oh yeah, stop fucking
of,
me.
a little bit of a backtrack. You, Bader, you kind of looking to see what you noticed earlier. The two of you head through kind of the winding trees, completely off the path next to the river. Apparently, a lot of people walk here because it's definitely made a certain path by now. But you kind of step off said path, heading into the trees a little bit, and you come into what may have once been a clearing. You can kind of tell a definite less amount of trees, if that makes sense. But if this was once not a clearing, it was a very long time ago. Kind of cut up, like a tree grew through it and into it. It looks like to be really, really crumbling old pieces of stonework of some kind. Almost like very large stone bricks stacked upon each other. About the width of like one of you, Yui or Lucas, and about like you'd wager 5 feet tall, but because it's crumbling and falling apart, it looks like it used to be much older, much taller. Sorry. As you notice as well, there's some in kind of the ground in front of you as well, but kind of clues you in. This may have once been an archway of some kind.
Would I know anything about things like this in this area?
Felsel's Forest has got a lot of stories, but a lot of them are ridiculous. And
I'll roll you some dice.
You can
Would
roll me
I
a
know
history.
any of those stories?
If you want to, everyone can roll me a history.
What is
23.
Probably not bad.
19.
23.
13.
There's a plus 0.
What did you get, Santiago and Vader? And Kit Kat? Huh?
I got 13.
It's not good.
Not good is all I had to say.
Lucas and Yui, you two know a couple of things around here. I'll start with Yui since you know a little less. Yui, you've heard lots of stories around these parts. Apparently this is a popular place for spirits and stuff, kind of like how the Creaking Timber was. The Creaking Timber's fog was typically known as a very dangerous place. The spirits in the Felsel's Forest are typically more so wandering than dangerous, if that makes sense. And they only appear if you find certain things or you kind of locate certain things. And who knows if that's true. But that's kind of the common stories around here. Lucas, you've heard a little bit more. You've heard stories about people discovering things here, like old ruins, apparently a very long time ago, that were for some reason cleared out. You don't know why. But apparently there are ruins above and
They're above and what?
underground. But from what you know, most of them are cleared out for some reason.
Well, if you want my opinion on it, so this is usually a place about ruins. Usually they're all closed up now, but they were above and below ground. Something about them being cleared last time I know anything.
Music
But
stuff.
aside from that, things of such nature that.
So this would probably be one of those ruins then.
I would assume. It seems to be the only one that might still be around, to be honest.
The spirits do pass through here now and again.
You said it kind of looks like an archway?
It looks like it might have once been, but basically a tree is growing in the middle and through the wood now. Can you roll me? Are you like getting real close and like trying to figure it out? Are you touching it, or what are you doing?
I'm kind of going up to the tree. I'm kind of like walking around it.
Okay. What is everyone else doing while Lucas is skirt around the edge of this thing?
I'm just
I am
watching him.
watching at a distance.
I am looking. Is all Maya had to say.
I am looking.
Vader and Kit Kat, what are you?
I guess Kit Kat doesn't know any of like what's in the the forest or whatever like that. But
Ghost boyfriend possibility? What?
ghost boyfriend.
Are any of you moving
What?
around? Are you checking out the area, or what are you doing?
I mean, she's probably looking around.
Like Lucas is like going around like touching
right?
shit. Like
That's how you get
I'm
fucking
trying to
cars.
walk through the archway.
that's what I am doing. I'm like right under the damn
That's how
archway.
you get
Or are you like
cars.
walking straight through it?
Yeah, I'm like walking like right up to it and like straight through it and around it. Like-
You're like checking around. You're walking around a little bit. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. Everyone's examining. Lucas, you take a step through what was once the old archway, kind of around the tree, and suddenly, like beneath your feet, all of you hear this rumbling, this deep sound of what sounds like
Because
you're not entirely sure. Bader and you two have the highest passive perception. You think this might sound a little bit like crumbling? You're not really sure. But the ground beneath you, as you guys are kind of like hearing this strange rumbling sounds, begins to shine with this old, faded green energy leaking upwards.
please.
As if there's something very, very, very old here that was just activated all of a sudden. But you can tell immediately, Lucas, you're smart enough, you know what this is. It looks like this is some old, very old magic that is not working like it used to. As in, it has been long since disrupted and long since broken, and it's trying to activate, but it is not doing what it's supposed to.
Is it possible I could touch the ground and then cast Identify to figure out the magical effects?
Don't start
Sure,
casting shit under the archway.
I'm casting it.
What is everyone doing while the ground in the area around you is making this strange rumbling sound, and while Lucas is messing with things unknown?
My weapon.
Well,
Can I cast text magic on the ground?
Kit Kat, and Yubi, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna take a few steps back just to give him some space, but I'm gonna stay near. But I'm gonna move a little closer to the archway too.
Okay. Kit Kat and Santiago?
I'm just kind of
Santiago is like, what the fuck are y'all doing? You need to stop.
approaching it. It feels angry. The earth is mad
So
at
you
you
guys
for
are-
doing this. And now I'm kind of keeping on the lookout with my hand on my weapon.
Justin, you choose one object that you must touch throughout the entire casting of the spell. If the magic, if it is
Identify
a magic
cast
item,
one-
other magic
left 1
object
minute.
that left the property.
I know. Well, Identify lasts 1 minute to cast. Bader, you're casting Detect Magic. So it's going to take you a minute to cast this, Lucas.
Yep.
Bader, however, Detect Magic is an instantaneous thing. Since the presence of magic within 30 feet of you, there is magic all around, mainly on the ground around you, basically where the green light is shining from, but it's primarily secluded entirely to this clearing. However, with your very limited range of 30 feet, you can detect magic going basically down into the earth, like 30 feet straight down, and you can presume probably a lot more. All in this large clearing. It's going to take you a minute to cast that, Lucas. Are you going to go through with that?
Yeah, I went through with it.
Okay.
I bent down and gently put my hand on the ground.
Kit Kat, what are you currently doing? Because you were just moving around. You were just looking, but now all this shit's happening. You never said what you're doing.
Just kind of
You're just going in there.
Well, you can always still investigate.
Touch and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean,
you don't
I can't
need
cast any
to cast magic to
so.
investigate. You can always look at stuff. You can look at all the old stones. You can break something. You can start digging. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, you can do whatever. You don't have to have Aaron. Let me tell you something.
Yeah, I
There's
can't
the
You don't
read.
have to
investigation
roll
skill.
stuff in order to do stuff. Just say anything, and we can make it work. You can fly up. You have a lot of
No, I
stuff
know
you can do.
that.
You could fly up and look at the whole situation from the air. You could try and
But I
look
feel
at
like
everything from an airborne view. You could go check out the
Yeah.
water. You could do whatever you want. It doesn't have to involve magic or a roll or something. The river back the way you came. Although you can try and investigate to see if
there's
anything is around here.
water.
Lucas, you're currently casting detect magic. As you're casting this, all
Identify.
you notice... Identify, sorry, I know, but it's going to take you a minute. As you're casting this, the light from the ground is getting brighter and brighter. It's still really faded, it's still really dim, but it's definitely getting more intense.
Interesting, isn't it?
Is everyone doing anything, or just letting
I'm
Lucas
just
cast?
continuing to
I'm
cast
telling him to not quit
with a big ass smile on my
because
face.
there's a fucking angry earthquake localized on directly where he's standing.
Suddenly there's a loud from somewhere down
I'm
beneath
drawing
you
my
guys.
rifle. And I'm
Another...
backing the fuck up, and I'm like screaming like, Lucas, you need to get the fuck out of there now.
Lucas, you finish your identify spell. This is a very, very, very old rotation circle, but it's so old and so faded and so broken that it's not teleporting anymore. It's just destroying things around it. It's not like organic, not you, but it's basically crumbling the ground beneath you guys. And as you discover this, as you figure this out, everyone needs to roll me an athletics or either an athletics or acrobatics saving throw, as the ground beneath you guys is basically falling and crumbling out beneath you. I think Aaron's gone.
Well, wait. 14.
17.
Okay.
Maya, what'd you roll?
It's a dex saving
11.
throw.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Is
Oh,
this
you-
a saving throw?
Is it a saving throw or is it?
No,
Oh.
it's a check, my bad. Not a saving throw. Acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah, 14.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, 11.
22, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
For the horse.
Really want to ask Aaron this as well, but they can fly, so I'm going to assume that they pass this. You and Santiago, this is happening. You get your rifle out, and you're immediately, it begins crumbling and shit. You're a little bit away. You can't grab anyone, so you just basically turn and start galloping towards the edge of the clearing, where the earth is crumbling beneath as it's falling beneath, as basically this huge sinkhole. You as well kind of stagger backwards a couple feet, keeping your balance and not falling over as the ground is dissolving into this large sinkhole beneath you, kind of stumbling back to the edge of the clearing as well. However, Bador and Lucas, you two have failed your checks, and you either fall, you kind of like stumble to your feet or to your hands and knees as you lose your balance as the ground is moving and shifting beneath you. A few of the trees around you as well, along with the stone columns and pillars next to you, as it begins crumbling downward in a shower of dirt, stone, trees, and grass as you guys fall downwards.
Lucas probably like fell on his butt, so he's like looking at everything happening, and he's like still wildly smiling. Justin, what you rolling there, buddy?
Oh no.
Excuse me. Bador and Lucas, you two take 17 points of damage as you're falling through this momentarily dark area about 30 feet straight down.
What is
past the
32
stone.
minus 17?
16. No, wait, 32 you said? 32
Yeah,
minus 17 is
32.
15.
Yeah.
17 damage.
So it's 17 damage?
Kit Kat, you weren't here, but the ground has basically collapsed into a large sinkhole.
15?
You can fly, so you just started flying above it all. You need to roll a stand. Santiago and Yui, sorry, but Bader and Santiago and Yui, you two are at the edge of the clearing looking down as this enormous sinkhole is slowly opening. It's not super sudden, it's not super violent, but it is basically collapsing inwards on itself. And you can see huge piles of dirt kind of piling up. Looking down, you can see Lucas and Bader basically on their asses, covered in dirt and stone and shit. You guys aren't too badly hurt, but it did fucking hurt a lot as you fell like 30 feet.
Lucas?
There goes my
Sunlight.
second wind.
Is it
Hold
still
on.
moving?
Oh,
No, well, a little bit. There's like still dirt kind of crumbling in. There's like a tree next to Santiago that like collapses as well and falls into the hole. Not a huge amount, just kind of slides down the side and comes to a rest before hitting anybody. Wasn't a super
I have
dangerous
26
experience.
HP because I used my second wind.
Nice. Wasn't a crazy dangerous experience, but it has definitely caused a bit of a collapse in this clearing in the forest. Everyone's a little confused and shocked, mainly you, Lucas, and Bator, but Kit Kat, Santiago, and Yui, you can kind of look down into this hole and see what you're looking at. If everyone joins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I'm having
I'm
a
getting
look.
up immediately. Who said I'm hurt?
I'm considering
what is it?
the option.
You can consider, but you should see what you can see.
Yeah, I want to see what.
as
Yeah,
you're
tell me.
here. Alongside what you can see there, it's a large piles of like dirt and stone walls that have collapsed in on itself on all sides. Basically leaving what you can see there is the only thing you can really see, if that makes sense, because everything else is these really steep dirt and stone walls. You could maybe climb out of if you really tried or had Kit Kat fly you, but it does not look super stable and looks like it collapsed more if you're not careful.
Hell no! Lucas sees exactly where he is, and he immediately stands up. And on the inside, he is squeeing like a teenage girl who just got the boy of her dreams. He's squeeing.
Very weirdly specific, but okay.
Yeah, there's everything to do here.
This has collapsed all in, though. Bader and Lucas, you're currently the only ones in there. But Santiago, Kit Kat, you're fine. You're flying above it, so you can see all of this easily. And you all can look basically down into this large sinkhole and see them at the bottom, surrounded by dirt and shit on all sides.
I'm gonna call to them. Lucas, Bator, you two okay?
Yes, everything's perfect down here. Wonderful.
You sound strangely happy for someone who
I am
fell.
more than happy about falling into a pit.
I think he might be in shock.
I might have found an entire dungeon thing.
We might have found a dungeon.
Oh no. Great.
Lucas is immediately like standing up and
Just
dusting himself off.
Delightful. I take it you don't want to get out.
How did
Yeah,
you know
you
that?
sound excited. Is all. You're
Well,
little more
dungeons
than
can have
excited.
secrets
bruised
and treasure.
real bad. Both is.
Well, if you're so worried about treasure, you should come
I
down
don't
here.
know that I can get out if I get down there.
Well, there's no way for us to get out of here because the ground's going to collapse beneath you if we try to get out. So why don't we do this together,
Yeah.
Is it
can
just
fly.
like a hole, or is it like a sinkhole where you could kind of walk?
You could like slide or walk if you're lucky down the
Mhm.
side of it.
Kick up.
It's definitely not like a steep drop, and if they really tried, they might be able to get out. But again, the danger is it's mainly made of loose dirt, so if you're unlucky, it might collapse more and you could fall.
Yeah,
But
because
it's only a
centaurs
30-foot
take double
drop.
damage.
Take double fall damage.
I could totally fuck it.
Kika, can you fly me down there?
Oh, we're really doing all right. All right.
Yes.
So you're flying them down there? KitKat, you kind of like... I don't know if you're going to be able to carry
the horse.
Santiago.
I'm big.
One at a time, please. Santiago, they can kind of like
just to help a
shuffle
little bit.
down the
Like,
side, and I will
to
hold to
reduce
make sure
the
they're
weight.
not.
While this is happening, that little chair,
you know what I mean?
I am investigating. I have gotten up.
I
and
thought
moved
you
around
were sitting in it.
Yeah.
I
Just
could be sitting in it.
immediately
You like the
plop
fucking
down the chair.
Leon
I could be sitting in it.
in the one Resident Evil game.
I am going to investigate the chair and then sit in it.
Okay. Bader, you kind of like wrap your arms around like the underside of Yui's arms and kind of flap your wings
That's an evil
as
boy.
you slowly lower them down to 30, 35 feet down into the pit. Santiago, are you going to try and make your way down?
Shuffle, shuffle.
No. I will not take Kitka's offer for assistance though, so I'll wait until they're done with UA.
Okay. So you are dropped off Yui quite lightly into here. KitKat, you're fine. Obviously, you can fucking fly. So you know what you fucking do. So you're gonna try and help Santiago with this. What's your strength score? It should be pretty good.
Justin, I rolled a natural 20 to investigate that chair and like everything around me.
I'll get you in a second. Bader, also tell me what you're doing while KitKat's trying to help Santiago.
What?
What's your strength score, KitKat?
Yes.
Yes.
I nearly called the cops on accident. 17? You can help out Santiago. I had
Why is it
17.
you to hit 911 on your phone?
Oh no.
It's because there's like emergency SOS.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you doing, Bador, as
Oh my
Santiago's
God,
being helped down?
Let's,
Okay.
These
You're
look
trying to
like,
investigate those?
what are
Okay.
these like things
Santiago,
in the
can you
corners
roll
of
me
the
an
room?
athletics
I'm
or
gonna look at the
dexterity
closest
check
one.
with advantage because KitKat's helping you out.
I mean, I could also just make them fail because I'm an asshole, but
Wow.
I take double fall damage, Sammy. You know that. Modified 20. Thank God.
Oh my
For advantage.
Not
The
bad.
first one was a 8.
You like. By the way, Maya, remember that you have a lucky.
Yes.
Anyway, so you kind of like scramble down the side, trying to do like as best of a zigzag pattern as you can. At one point, your hoof slips and like the dirt crumbles beneath you, and you almost fall over basically to the side, like almost completely like sideways. But KitKat, you like grab him under the arm, pull him back to the right, and helping him keep their balance as you basically go down this slippery dirt side. You kind of stumble the last few feet, kind of doing like, you know, when you're like going down a really steep hill and you get faster and faster and faster, and then suddenly you're like, oh,
Isn't that how you broke
like that.
your face once?
Shut up.
I couldn't remember if it was you or someone,
that's right.
but it was him.
I rolled a natural 20 for this whole entire area.
Yeah, I got a 15
And what I
on
what
you were
the area
investigating the
is.
chair. Bador, you look at these things. These are very, very old corpses, like just skeletons in armor that are laying down on these. They almost look like tombs of some sort, but like bodies weren't placed in the tomb for some reason. There isn't any rotting flesh or anything because it's long since gone, picked away by scavengers or whatever have this dungeon. But you can't really see too much other than it. You can see very, very, very old, what look to be runes inscribed in the side of these things. Did you ever check out the pillar in the Creaking Timber? I don't think you did. So these are very strange, unfamiliar rooms to you. You aren't looking. Lucas, you're looking at the chair. And
Natural 20, motherfucker. +5.
Very old English, or very old common, sorry.
Ooh, I can read it.
I know it's practically a different language, but you can read most of it. There are a couple words that don't really translate super well from then to now. You can read most of it. You read, in this fane of gallant men at arms, but few knights of great quality shall find their way through. Be though base-born or nor pie-powder, it matters not. Thereunto a test of equal might and mind shall prove the mettle and worthy. For
You
only
have to send
those
this
with
to me.
power to rival giants may, for only those with power, sorry, start over. In this, listen to this, Sammy, okay? I'll send it to you in a minute. You should
Send it
listen to
to
what
me
I'm
so I
saying.
can read it along with you.
Do you want me to just send it to you so you can read this? That'd be better.
Yes.
You all are
Reading it.
down here currently. Santiago, you made your way down without taking any damage. Lucky you. Kit Kat, you're again fucking fine. You can fly. It's not annoying as a DM at all. I'm joking. I love it. What is everyone currently doing as Lucas is reading some very old description in his chair?
I'm just checking out the tunnel in the corner.
You're gonna look a little bit. You can't see much past where you are now. You'd have to actually start making your way down.
Yui!
But the walls are very old and very weathered.
Hither. Over here, hither, yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Hither! Come here,
Come here?
please.
Okay. I'm going over to Lucas.
I'm pointing out the writing and I'm saying, I know you can't read this, but it does say right here, and he's pointing to it, it says something about riches and glorious opportunity to speak to the Book of Stars. But riches I thought would be more important to you.
Oh wait, I can't read it. You said
You
right.
can't read it, but Lucas is pointing out what it does say. He's reading
Wait,
it.
I thought it was just very old common.
It is very, but it's practically a different language. So,
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It does say, and he quotes, "Descend, may thee find riches and the glorious opportunity to speak to the Book of Stars, ensuring the knowledge as well as we all may be." I thought that would be interesting to you about the riches part.
Riches. So then, what is this place? A tomb? A trial?
What, Justin? Would I know? Would I be able to guess?
Based on the writing, it sounds like a trial of some sort.
It's a trial.
What is everyone else doing? Is
Besides, what I did find on the ground when I was touching it, it was like a really old teleportation circle that doesn't really work all that much anymore.
So I noticed, considering it blew up.
More like crumbled the ground.
Close enough. Explode, crumble. Either way, we're down here.
But I thought that might interest you about the riches part, knowing how you said you were looking for treasure.
What is the rest of everyone else doing while these two are inspecting this?
Sean, what's happening with your headset? I can hear you yelling from your room.
Sean's speaker not working again?
Sean? Did your phone die? No,
He
he's
did
not
this.
saying anything.
I think it's Book of Stars.
Do I know anything about the Book of Stars, Justin?
Nope.
I heard Winter Tale. Wait, Book of Stars in my thing is called I see,
Santiago and Kit Kat.
Justin.
Vader's a little
I
busy.
see.
What is Santiago and Kit Kat doing?
You said it looks like a tomb, but the bodies were just not in the tomb.
Yeah.
Well, can I look at the bodies? The skeletons?
Sure. What are you looking at them for, if that makes sense? What are you investigating them? Or are you just looking at them closer?
Clothes on them? Do they have any?
They're wearing very old, kind of, not weathered away. Obviously, there wasn't a lot of, weathering that had happened down here. But obviously, something has battered these old armor, and they've rusted to some degree. It kind of looks like maybe water has leaked through here once, because most of the armor is pretty rusted.
The corpses were
you can also see, they're wearing very, very, very old armor. like it's quite similar in design and structure, you could say, to the ghost you guys fought in the Whispering, in the Creaking Timber, the one you fought in.
Was your phone mic that way?
However, it looks potentially even older than that.
Use Mama's iPad. She just offered it. He'll be back.
Yeah.
But crypts are empty.
Are you gonna try and open up one of them, one of the large boxes? The stone
Oh,
casings?
I thought they were empty and the skeletons have been like taken out.
No, so the skeletons are laying on top of what look like old stone coffins, old capsules, basically.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Mm,
You're gonna open it up?
gently.
Okay. Roll me it's an easily athletics check. It's not hard. While you're doing that, what is Kit Kat doing? Also, is Peter texting in chat?
Talking to our mom right now.
Yeah, you're working from here.
Oh, it's
Hold on,
saying
let me just do this.
my camera says that I'm working, so. I guess.
They look like they're about to start. Yeah.
So, it's
You gonna help them out, or
putting
you gonna take guard, or
a crypt.
you help as well? Okay, roll me an athletics check for strength. It'll be combined. It'll be even easy.
I'll help. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, athletics is just better. Trust me.
You said athletics or strength? Or.
Oh.
What did you get? Oh, +5 is pretty good. What did you get, Santiago?
I was a 3. And then my +5, that's an 8.
You get an 8, Kit Kat. What did you get, Santiago?
Okay.
It's
I think
working
I
fine
fixed
now
it.
for
Yay!
me.
What's happening? What's
I don't
happening?
know what's happening.
What did
No,
you
I mean,
roll on your
in the
athletics
game.
check?
Just 1 second. I don't remember all my numbers yet. I don't know numbers either.
Numbers.
What are numbers?
18.
What, 2? That's pretty good. That makes up for Kit Kat.
Yeah.
The both of you push on this thing. Kit Kat, you do help, although you kind of slip a little bit. You aren't really able to get your whole back into it. I never realized that you have bad luck, just like the two of you kind of push, and this thing starts to shift and move. You don't push it all the way off, just enough that you can see into the dark kind of opening. The skeleton on top moving as well. Yeah, this thing is completely empty. There's like some what look like old weapons or something in here. You can see like a really dusty old sword of like really, really old design. It's not super ceremonial or fancy looking, but it looks decent enough if we wanted to take it. It looks like it might still work, although the pommel basically looks like it's falling apart. Aside from that, it looks like it might have been prepared to put these things, to put these bodies in there. It just never happened.
What is
What?
Oh, anyway, sorry.
So Kit Kat, you were having that. You see that as well. Lucas, Yui, and Vader. What are the three?
After reading all of that, Lucas is pretty excited.
Uh-huh.
So he's like basically just finished like scuttling in his bag to like find some ink and stuff, and he started writing down what he wrote, and then he's about to go fucking stand up and go head first into this thing.
You're just gonna fucking just march down the corridor?
He's so excited that he's like standing right here in the doorway of it.
Nice. Yui and Vader, what are you two doing? Is Lucas just fucking taking off?
Lucas, no. At least let me come with you.
Okay.
That's fine. I'd like company.
Well, I'd like to see what's at the end of this tunnel.
It's fine.
I would,
especially if there's especially if there's a nice treasure. Especially if there's a nice treasure at the end. But I get the feeling this isn't a place you want to go into on your own.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Did Lucas ever look at the runes?
Because he doesn't know it's there. Only you saw it,
by
Baylor.
the skeletons. Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm being a little slow because my
ask
coworker's
Lucas,
asking
I
me
was waiting
asking
for-
me questions.
Did you accept?
I'm being
so
slow because iPhone.
Did you accept Sean? Mama offered you your phone. Well, then plug hers in.
Mine's at like a
For
similar
now,
charge.
just in case.
Just gonna switch phone.
Fine.
Fine.
What
for
are
now.
you doing, Vador, and stuff? Like you're talking to Lucas. Lucas is just fucking marching down the corridor.
Where is
Yui is like
Lucas?
holding onto his arm and like stopping him.
He's going down the.
Yeah.
Here, I'll share the screen for the roll 20 if you need it. Okay.
I got roll 20.
I'm here.
I'm gonna
Runes. What do you
ask Lucas
Sure.
to come look at these
And I'm gonna-
runes.
Kit Kat
I'm
and
gonna
Santiago
some runes
follow.
are
by this
still
coffin,
both,
by these skeletons.
obviously, with this open coffin or this open like casket, whatever it was, the skeleton on top. What are you two doing?
If you're looking for treasure, I feel like someone's already been here.
There's no way anybody could have been here.
Oh,
Yeah, I think some grave robbers came through, possibly not even that long after. it was
why are
built,
the
'cause
skeletons in the graves?
shit that's left over
Well, then I
too
would.
valuable.
Then Santiago, do provide me an explanation for why the ground wasn't collapsed in.
There's probably another part of this tomb where the ground was collapsed in. Or a hole was dug and it got covered up. But any number
How do we know they're not like
thing.
dead?
They look pretty dead to me. The teleporter might
Or
have come to
they
an
used the
entrance.
teleporter when it was still
old's the
working.
shit, hmm? Any number of things could happen over centuries.
Well, anyway, Beator, you were talking about runes of some kind? I'm gonna look at what he's talking about.
Yes,
Are they
on the
familiar to me,
skeletons.
Justin?
There's some runes.
Comparing them to the ones on the obelisk back in Creaking Timber, they are very similar. You don't really know them enough or
any
ever
of
read them to like put them to the same thing. No, you can't read them. Again, not really a language.
I recognize them. And while they're not entirely their own language, I have something very similar, and I'm going to show Beator the parchment. Came from the obelisk.
What?
Kind of interested in finding out what they mean. I can kind of understand them, and we're working on it.
Oh.
And I'm going to scribble down the ones that
Yeah,
I'm seeing
you
here
worked
as
on
well.
that. Place instructor.
You're doing what? Oh, you're
I'm
covering them
scribbling down the
Okay.
ones that I'm seeing here as well.
What else? What else is everyone doing?
Are they similar?
I'm having a. Can I see everything on the bodies themselves? Do they seem like they're gonna get back up and
You want to
stab
examine more
us?
closely?
Because Lucas said undead, and I'm not fucking with that.
It's not really possible to tell. You don't really see any magical symbols or anything, at least discernible. You don't
Where
really
are the
see anything that would kind of
necromancers?
tip you off to that idea. Although, who fucking knows? You know what I mean?
Okay. I'm keeping my eye on these motherfuckers. Because Lucas put that
Okay.
idea in my brain
Now you're like, oh shit.
They're like, oh god, oh Jesus.
Is there anything
What are
else
you doing?
interesting I noticed
You
about
get your
these bodies?
Again, they look very, very, very old. But aside from that, there's not really much to tell.
Well, considering we're all in a hole in the ground, I personally think that we should go that way. Seems to be the only way out. And if your theory is correct, then there's another way out.
Saying any number of things. Sure, just don't be in the front.
I mean, it's a trial of some kind, so.
We got light. Nobody?
I mean, does anybody have, like, a torch? Somebody has to have a torch. You also are Magic Tinker Lad.
I think I do have torch. Yeah, I also. It's 5
I also have a
radius.
I have a torch.
We have a stick.
Torch.
So you can see up to like 40 feet.
Bright light for 20-foot radius, dim light for additional 20 feet.
Also, you have dark vision, don't you, as a tiefling?
Yeah.
Oh,
I realized my max.
I have dark vision as a
HP
half
is
elf.
down.
Okay.
Yeah,
I forgot about
I think
that.
Santiago, Vador, and Lucas are the only ones who don't have dark
1 second.
vision.
Vador said he had a torch.
You guys have dark vision up to what distance?
Right.
60 feet.
Okay, so you can see a little bit.
No, I think you took that away from them, Justin.
Because they're wings, yeah. They lose most of the
I
teeth
don't think I have
How
dark
do you
vision.
not?
but you get fucking flying, so like that's pretty good.
Yeah, they take away a lot of stuff when you.
Yeah, blind's powerful.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't have dark vision, and I can't do
Hellish.
Okay, so I think only Yui has dark vision then.
hellish rebuke.
But everyone can have torches. What are you guys doing? You're just standing there. What are you doing?
Vador has a torch!
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm keen on going on ahead.
I am more than keen on going on ahead, so I'm right behind you.
Okay, are you headed out?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who's holding the light?
I assume Vador.
Okay.
Well, I'll hold a
Yeah.
torch.
Have one of you in the front, one of you in the
20
back.
foot.
And, like, so Vader can have a torch, and I can have a torch, and then just
So I
kind of
say
like.
Yui goes first because they have dark vision.
No, so we're not
All right.
all.
I'll
So
go
they'll
first
see
then.
things before, and I'll be right behind her.
Yeah.
Oops, that's not right. Ignore that.
What was it?
Nor
I
what,
didn't-
Justin?
Ignore what?
I didn't see anything.
Ignore what?
Ignore what, Justin?
So
Ooh,
just
what
you
if
got
Jason
necromancers
Ford?
I think it's
in your game.
Vador,
they should be
Vador,
behind
okay, so
me.
who's holding a torch? Vador and Kit Kat?
Yeah, so Kika should be in the middle, and Vador should be in the back.
Okay, I'm just making auras so I can see how far you guys can see.
And you can sandwich the horse between you.
Vador's going forward.
Did it?
Okay. Vador, you're taking the initiative,
Yes.
and you can see as you go around the corner up to here until you go a little further.
I'm going to be behind Vador.
Okay.
Right behind.
Hmm.
I guess Santiago and Kika are just hanging out in that room.
I'm gonna
I'm very
go around the
close.
corner.
Can you move yourself, Aaron?
You're a little too close.
You should be able to.
Sorry, I've been moving.
Oh, yeah, right.
Things
Yeah,
in
yeah.
little boxes because
You're headed forward, Vador.
I
Go
couldn't
ahead
see
and move
anything.
to where you're moving.
All right, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maya, you can move them. Can you?
Oh, I can move him?
Move.
If
On a
you give it to
phone.
me, I could move them.
You just want to go around the corner up a little
I might
bit.
put them on this. Oops. Hold on. I put them on here.
Okay.
Around the corner. There's only around the corner.
I am close.
So you're gonna look around the corner a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I moved him.
We're just seeing.
More corners.
As you enter here, you can see considerable.
Another corner.
It is a very dark area. You can see a little further. Oop, let me fix that.
Yeah.
Blind spot. My bad. Yui is a very dark area, but you can see what look to be large metal circular blades in the middle of the room, a little further than Baydor can.
Gonna move a little further up.
Okay. Are you moving as well, Baydor? They look like large levers.
Yeah, what's those things?
All very
that tie
dusty. Looks like
Investigate?
the wall.
Sure.
Levers.
Gonna investigate.
I'm gonna move over to here, see if there's anything further up ahead.
I'm not going to reveal it because only Baylor has the light. Also, dark vision only lets you see in black and white. Cool.
Black and white?
Yeah. You
wasn't
can
aware of
see
that.
3 large circular blades in the middle of the room. Not large enough you could easily walk by them if you press them against the wall. But they are there. They look very dusty and cobwebby as if they haven't been turned on in a very long time. You can also faintly see a skeleton on the other corner of the room, although you're not sure how much remains of it. Lucas, you're investigating the lever?
Give me that unnatural 20.
It's a lever. So
I mean, is there any writing or anything, dipshit?
nope. There's really not any kind of distinguishing marks. It looks like the base of
Unmarked
the lever is made of stone, but it obviously hasn't been used in a very long time. There's like cobwebs and spider webs all over. But other than that, it's just a lever, as far as you can tell.
Okay. Thanks, asshole.
Actually, Vader, your light goes 20 feet.
Someone asked me something?
It goes how large is the torchlight radius again?
It should be 20 feet of light and then 20
Oh, so you can actually
dim
see into
light.
the room as well. Hold on, let me fix your
20
aura
feet,
for
right.
myself so I can see a little better. Yeah, my bad. So it'd be
Midget?
10. And it'd be like, okay.
Where are the blades at?
Right in the center of the room as far as you can tell. Hold on, you can actually see the first couple if I save this and fix it. Okay, there we go. Polygon reveal. Here we go. You guys can see.
I can't see anything but what was originally here.
I know. I'm fixing it. Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, what you can see there is very dim lights.
Oh.
You can only see directly in front of you in bright light, but it's still visible.
Uh-oh.
Can I pull one of these and nobody get hurt?
Well, let's not do it while we're all standing right in its potentially deadly path.
Can you guys
I think
see
we
the
all
auras
get
I've made?
very hurt.
Yeah, let's not try
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, we can.
What
Okay,
auras?
so it's a little bit messy.
What aura?
Sorry. Can you not see them?
Oh, I might only be able to
Put
see
an
it because
aura
I'm
on
controlling
Facebook
Bator.
and Kika that are 20 feet.
Kit
I
Kat,
can-
you should be able to see an aura.
Yeah, I can
Okay,
only
so
see
Kit
his.
Kat and Baydor. Okay, so Maya, you can see Baydor's.
Yeah, I
the
do.
gray is his dim light radius.
Mm-mm.
The yellow is his bright light, and Kit Kat, you can see your bright light and dim light radius as well.
Why did you
Okay?
put one of the vibe check hand on Kid? Oh, okay.
It's gonna move in.
You charge your
It's just
phone.
moving here for now. Yeah. Just let
Oh.
it. Yeah.
Okay, what's everyone doing? Are you pulling a lever, Sam?
I want to,
Not.
but I'm scared somebody will get
Can I
hurt.
take like a loose stone and kind of gently toss it towards the blade to see if like something activates
the
if you get near him?
Sure. Roll me. Are you gonna try and hit the blade or just hit
I'm-
it somewhere?
I'm
in the
gonna
area?
ask you to like step the fuck back, and I'm staring like pretty far away from it.
You said you wanted me to step back.
Close.
Mm-hmm.
Where are
Yeah,
you aiming this
Closed
stone?
on my phone.
Oh, here.
Aaron, why do you have the fucking
Why do you have the vibe check hand?
No one wants to do vibe checks.
Vibe check.
Maya, where are you throwing that rock?
Vibe
Maya?
check.
Maya, where are you throwing
I'm
the
throwing
rock?
it towards the blade. Near the
Are you
blade.
gonna hit the blade?
Like near, like right
Near
here.
the blade.
Like, in, like,
You put it on the stone, you toss it, it clatters to the ground near the blade, nothing happens.
Lucas is like almost tempted to just kind of go. He's just so tempted, like he's standing next to it, and he's just about to go.
don't,
Just to see what the fuck happens.
do not. Is there any sort of like mechanism on the ground? Like, can it move, or is it just in the middle of the room?
Looking at it, it looks like it definitely has pivots and gears at the base of the spinning blades. They definitely look like they spin.
Yeah, but do they move like positions, like from the base of the?
It looks like they don't move now.
Okay.
They're stuck in place in the snow.
Okay.
As far as you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that circle thing. It looks like they're in place.
Okay.
Hi, Sean.
Oh, I forgot about your little Lego desk. Dice tray.
Nice try.
Here, I'll move it a little bit closer.
What's everyone doing?
I mean, I want to pull the
Well,
lever.
no one's in the room.
Are you gonna pull it, Lucas?
Come over here.
I'm
No.
pulling it.
Come on, just go right here.
Lucas, you grab one of the levers, and after kind of it's stuck at first,
Oh, here.
and then it's like,
No. Here I
and
am.
you pull the lever, switching it from one side to the other. And there's this moment of silence before you hear this kind of like.
You fucking pull it.
And you can hear a slight like as something is like scraping against each other somewhere further in the room right in front of you, and you hear something slowly begin to start moving.
I'm gonna put it back up.
You hear again a series of like what sounds like mechanical movements somewhere in the walls, and something whatever was starting to move further in the room has stopped.
I would advise not playing with more levers.
So
Bader, you
I
moved up
could
a little bit?
assume that these levers are probably this one's for the furthest and this one's for the closest. That one's for the middle. What's farther down this room?
Yeah, I'm gonna head down.
Just walking straight up to that. How far are you going?
They're not activating. Nothing's happening.
Right here.
Yeah.
You're gonna head in, Bader?
Yeah, I'm heading there.
Yeah.
Okay. You head more in, and you can see this.
Vibe check hand.
Ooh. Vibe check.
It's so bad. It's so like it's just so there. It's like impossible to ignore every time I look at the
Intimidating.
What's down here?
Those boys look like they move.
I'm kind of like waving Bator
I'm
to come
going.
along.
You guys are getting a little more confident exploring. You step into this room here, and it's probably the most detailed you've seen.
I think that's the dead one.
Oh my god, Aaron.
Hold on, I got you.
Wait, how many can you put on?
I want to be I.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, guys. What are you doing?
Please stop.
There's
Guys.
so many.
Guys, bring it back.
I'm back in.
What's down this hallway?
Are you continuing, Bader?
Yeah.
There's bones in the corner.
There's bone.
Yeah, they bones.
They fucked up.
They're bones.
Justin, you're being asked a question.
Oh yeah, they are very fucked up. They look like they were torn apart and like basically blasted. You can assume that whatever killed this thing was probably the spinning blade right next to it, as basically the entire center of the skeleton is gone, with like bone dust around it.
Okay. So what's in that room?
It's gonna head straight in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's up with this door? Is this a door right here?
I can check that out first. Yeah, it is a very
Justin,
Oh,
you're
I see that
uncovering a
on the
little
map.
too little.
It's a very large metal door. It looks super heavy and super reinforced. Although it's old enough that it looks like it's definitely getting somewhere. As you step in, Bador, and your bright light illuminates this. Everyone needs to roll me initiative. Your bright light touches
Maybe we can use those
whatever
blades.
is on the ground. Bader, your bright light, your torch touches whatever is on the ground, that strange circle. And as you watch, the light seems to react with it, and the center circle suddenly flares up with light and magic as these 4 separate entities appear on top of it. I'm using skeletons. They aren't skeletons. They're like full sets of armor with weapons that don't... Immediately you can tell they're not super autonomous, but they are immediately going to attack you guys.
That's 12.
Justin, what do they look like?
You said
They're like
Better.
full sets of armor.
They're just like, what?
Full sets of armor.
15.
Full sets of armor, got it. How does a natural 20 plus 3 sound?
why you roll so good?
Full sets of armor.
Everyone get your thing and then tell me about it in a second. I'm having to add
So you
turns.
said that they aren't sentient?
What did you say, Aaron? Immediately you can tell they don't look super intelligent.
So they aren't like sentient, right?
Sam, I have to move you to click on your character to add a turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think that's everyone.
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what did you get? What did you get,
Natural
Aaron?
20 plus 3.
Yeah, I'm just writing
Aaron,
it
what
down
did
so
you
you
get?
can look at it.
Oh, right. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Awesome.
In the
Santiago got 12 for Bador.
I think
10. Kit Kat got. What did you get, Lucas?
Natural 20 plus 3.
What did you get? Oh, 18, I see. Okay, everyone's Lucas. Lucas first. Then Yui. Then Kit Kat. Cold down. And Peter is cold down.
You might want to the dice through.
20.
Ooh, perfect.
Okay. Lucas, it is your turn. What are you doing?
It's my turn first, so immediately I'm gonna activate that shielding aura. As you can see, it's within 10. Everything's within 10 feet, so everything that ends its turn needs to take me damage until the end of my next turn. That was my bonus action.
Is it just enemies or is it also allies?
As my option, I would like.
Also, Sam, that's
What
not
are these
10 feet. I've told you a million times that the distance thing is not accurate on this. That's not 10 feet.
That's not 10 feet. Okay.
That's 40 feet.
That's-
Accurate on the grid. What's the point of the
I just
grid?
put in 10 on the thing.
You know what? What's the point?
10 feet
I
doesn't
just
reach
put in
them,
10 on
you
the
know.
thing.
What?
What?
Wait,
What did you? I can't hear you. Everyone's talking.
It
What did you
doesn't
say? Okay, what are you doing then? It's your turn.
I
What are you
want
doing?
to. These things are mostly just armor, aren't they?
Yeah, as far as you can tell.
Oh,
I don't like that. I want to. I want to Eldritch Blast.
Okay, which one?
No, I can't come back. Yeah,
Blur. My Discord just doesn't like me sometimes.
Why did you playing Star Renegade?
I said I want to Eldritch Blast the big lad.
Okay. One way to hit. For the most part, when you do stuff, you can just do it. You don't have to always tell me what you're doing. Just say what you're doing and then immediately do it. You know, you don't have to wait for me to tell you.
To 15 plus 5.
That hits damage.
Cool. I need to upcast this. Oh, it's Eldritch Blast. Haha.
So, don't okay. Actually, I think it does in one.
What, 2d10? Yeah. I'm sorry, I struggle to find dice today. 14 damage.
Great, nice. Anything else for your bonus action? If not, then go ahead and Yui, what's your turn?
Nope, I can't think of anything else as my bonus action.
Yui,
Okay,
what's your turn?
I'm going to cast heat metal on the guy with the heavy armor because I'm assuming that's metal.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Needs to roll a save, doesn't it? Or is it just a straight damage?
It's straight damage. Let me take a
Okay, nice.
look.
I think it's 2d8. So go ahead and roll me it.
Yep, 2d8. Okay, that's a 6. And a 5, so that's 11.
Okay, nice. 11 damage.
Yep.
Not bad. Immediately, he looks like he's pretty dang hurt. Already got to fall apart. These things don't look super strong, like as if they are very old and very fragile. But it's going to run up to you, Lucas, and attack you. What's your AC?
14.
Okay.
It's going to miss with its first attack and miss with its second attack. Basically taking its heavy armored gauntlets and trying to smash your head in. It's pretty short. You immediately notice, almost like it's made for a dwarf, but it misses both of its. Kit Kat, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yep, you can move.
Well, I guess I'm pretty far away.
Yep,
Yeah,
you
with
can
all
throw
of us in the way.
Yeah. Well, also with my trident,
You are a little towards the back.
throw it.
The ceiling, by the way, in here in Kit Kat is about 20 feet tall, so you probably could fly over.
Don't worry about it.
Fly over him, land on him, and
Just fucking just do
Yeah,
a
I guess I'll
fucking
fly
dive
over
attack.
and get closer.
very muscular
I'm gonna-
bird.
I'll perch on somebody's shoulders. I'm a very muscular bird. I guess I'll, just
You gonna
kind
fly
of
towards him?
yeah, do like a
Okay.
dive or something.
5, 10, 15.
I guess.
So, using a fly speed of 30 without dashing, you can make it there.
I had to mess with the music for a second there. So,
Are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna throw your trident, or what?
okay.
Okay, roll me to hit. Are you raging?
Sure.
Okay.
That's nah.
Your strength.
So that's my initiative plus. No, that's my proficiency plus
Yeah.
what? My strength. Okay, so that's
+1 because
Plus
it's also
5.
enchanted.
Give me a second.
Justin, I'm very confused about
Ugh.
how many feet I'm able to move.
Yeah, is each square not
What do you mean? No,
Is
the
each
distance
square, like-
measurement isn't accurate, but each square is 5 foot.
So, like, where Santiago is, that's 1 square?
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you get, Aaron? 12?
Yeah.
Well,
That's the +6? He actually rolled a 6.
So,
Okay, yeah, you missed that
No.
one.
my plus
You
six,
threw it as
yeah.
well, so your trident is now on the ground right next to it right there. You can get it pretty easily or attack it, but you can also. I would say that when you're raging, you have your like tentacle thing. I'd say you could probably grab your fucking trident with your thing if you wanted to. I'd be super cool with that. Santiago, it's your turn. You are behind everyone, so it's gonna have a bonus AC.
Yeah, we have questions about the distance.
Yeah.
So one square isn't 5 feet.
Is one square?
No, it is 5 feet.
You said the map wasn't accurate.
No, the distance on Roll20, the Roll20 has a distance thing, which is not accurate.
Okay. I was confused.
See?
I see.
This square is not 1.4 feet.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So it's like if you wanna move, just count how many squares you're moving. Each one is 5 feet. So if you want to move like 30 feet, count 6 squares.
I didn't know you were talking about the
like 10
distance
feet?
corner.
I assume this is 10 feet.
I'm gonna. I don't have it pulled up. Because I need to do things. But anyway, fuck, I have so many shit open.
What are all these YouTube?
Don't worry about the YouTube.
It's not like you didn't have a lot of time to prepare this, Maya. You had more than enough time to figure out.
I was talking to Sean.
Wait, is it Maya or is it Bator's turn?
It's Bator's turn. It's Bator's turn.
Okay.
Called Santiago, which is really confusing.
Oh wait,
I need. Right?
is it Sean's turn?
Can you please have your action ready?
You're gonna shoot a man, right?
I was just gonna pop a shot at someone because I'm trying to think of things I could do, but I can't remember them. Oh, it's Bade. I thought it was mine.
Guys.
Okay.
Not this
Okay.
It's been 4 turns. You guys could have figured out what you were gonna do. Come on.
Down.
Seriously. What? Okay, where are you putting it? Where are you putting it?
Right next to me.
Why not right here?
It has to be within like 5 feet of me.
Oh.
What sprite? I'm just gonna use this one again. Okay, right here?
Yeah.
It's just tiny. It's a tiny.
Okay. Anything else you're doing?
I'm gonna have it shoot the big armor guy.
Okay, roll it.
That's 9 and a attack. 14?
14 to hit? It does not hit. You can definitely try it, yeah?
Can I romance those?
10?
Also, put that in the Roll20 chat. I'm more likely to see if they respond to it.
Aaron asked in the chat, can I romance ghosts?
You missed, Bador. It is all of these boys' turns at once.
Okay.
And it is going to attack your sentry. What's it say, C?
18.
Bador?
Wait, why is it his turn? Oh, never mind. I got confused.
Confused. I am confused. Maybe can I explain? I really
I love
gotta
there's just gaggle of people in this hallway.
What?
I love the gaggle of people in the hallway.
This one is not Arkansas.
2 attacks, okay? It hits the first one. It misses the second one, but it's gonna do 8 plus 4, that's 12 damage. Your tower takes 12 damage.
Okay.
Would you say these things are undead?
No.
Would you say
There is
that?
a wall there, I think, but it can attack you, Lucas, so it's going to.
Oh, cute.
This is the first attack. What's your AC?
14.
It hits the second attack. It's gonna do.
I don't think so.
Can I romance?
Lucas, you take 9 damage.
9? Okay.
This one is going to step here, and it's going to try and throw a spear at you, Baydor.
Oh.
Past its buddy. So you're going to have a bonus to your AC then on it. What's your AC
15.
normally?
Hey, Justin. Could I have Hellish Rebuked?
It misses. So its spear goes next to you. It doesn't hit KYDAY. It doesn't hit you either, and it lands right there. You could have if you had said it when it was turn to your hit. It's too late now. You
Well,
do it
you
next
talk
time.
kind of fast.
Santiago, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna pop this boy right in front of Lucas.
Big armor.
Big boy. And I rolled 19 plus 4.
Yeah, that hits. How much damage?
I believe it was 2d8. Uh, 14.
You pop a bullet straight into the head of this old rusty armor, and it just falls apart in front of you, disintegrating into nothing as it does.
Not even part.
Lucas, it's your turn.
So
No,
if I
it
move, I'm
disintegrates.
provoking opportunity, am I not?
Yeah, by 2 people.
Yeah.
If you move out of their attack range, if you move further into it, then you're fine. But
I can get around that. I'm going to Misty Step out the fucking way.
Don't leave their attack range.
No, they can teleport.
10, 15, 18, 20.
Don't walk out of their attack range.
How about right here?
Walk through their.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna Misty Step over here, and that's my action.
Anything else?
And my bonus action is I am readying an attack.
Oh, what? I don't think you can ready an attack as a bonus action. That's not
I think it should be an.
I mean, I want to prepare to attack. How about that?
Sure. Yui, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna maintain some distance from them, and I'm going to cast. Wait, give me 1 second. Squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm gonna actually stay where I am. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Bane on the 2 skeletons that are closest to the tunnel.
Okay.
Secret tunnel.
They have to roll a save, don't they?
Yes, a charisma save of 14.
They're bad at that. Ooh, that one fails, and that one completely fails as well. What does Bane do?
Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. When the target fails, they make an attack. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Justin, you have to remember to do that.
What else are you doing? I will. I got a different right here.
Okay.
Do you have a bonus action?
Yeah, I have a bonus action. I will actually cast Healing Word on Lucas.
Thank you.
Let's see. And I will actually.
Maya.
I'll do it as a regular cast. 1d4 plus 4. Where's my d4? There it is.
Little stabby triangle.
Ooh, I just realized something as well. Forgot. I'll fix it in a second.
Sammy, add 8 health because I rolled a 4 plus a 4.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
As you all are standing here fighting, Maya, the heavy armor that you destroyed earlier with a bullet reappears in the circle. By the way, the circle is giving off a lot of light, and it illuminates the rest of the room.
Does anybody have to spell magic?
I
Because I don't learn that. I'm a warlock.
And it has its turn, and it's going to run for. Actually, it's not. It's 5. It's going to attack Lucas.
Okay,
14 AC.
It fails.
It fails to hit. Did you use a portent?
I'm kidding.
Did you not?
I didn't. There's better things to use it on than this.
Yeah. It's going to attack you, and it hits your 14. And
Did you roll the d4 off of it?
Let's go to a second again. This doesn't have Bane either. It hits you twice, Lucas. And it's going to do.
Justin, are you intent on killing me?
10, It does 17 damage to you.
Justin, are you intent on killing us? That is the question.
Kit Kat, is your turn.
Nice.
May I help
You don't have your trident.
Justin?
It's on the floor here.
I can't do that. Haha.
Okay,
You're gonna have to fly down there?
Stab whatever closest, I guess.
Okay.
Pick it up.
You fly down there and grab your trident. Yeah. You're gonna. Which one are you gonna stab? I think you're level 4.
I thought
so
I
you
was
don't
on the
have
ground,
to
but
use
yeah,
that
sure.
yet. What are you gonna attack?
Oh, I had to pick it up.
Yeah.
So, literally, I'm standing between two of them.
This one here. Okay. We're gonna hit.
On the Vibes
I guess
hand.
this one off to my left, who has like the little spear. Yeah. So that was. So it's my +5. Let me roll.
23 to hit. Okay. Definitely hits. Roll me damage.
That's a 23 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's 1d6 plus 4. Let's see.
6. Okay. Remember, if you rage, you get a +1 to everything. By the way, you
That's
completely destroy this thing.
6.
Your trident
damage.
just goes fucking through its abdomen, splintering it in half as it falls apart onto the floor again in pieces. However, given the last thing, it might respawn basically. Beta, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Would my turret have disadvantage on the sword?
If it has a long range attack, then yeah.
You could always shoot the thing that's like, over near me. Because Kit Kat's flying.
Can I really?
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
You can still shoot at it.
Not right.
I'm not flying anymore.
That's 21.
21, Justin.
21 to hit? Yeah, it hits.
It's 2d.
How much damage?
8. That's 9 force damage.
Very nice. Your shot hits this thing, and it definitely buckles and hurts, but it's not nearly down.
Does it count as
what
a
else you doing?
construct? Okay, so no. I can use mending to heal my turret.
Is a bonus action?
No, I use the bonus action to control the turret.
Oh, that's very weird.
I think it was.
I think it's like 2d6.
I think it's 2d6. Yeah, 2d6. Only.
Roll to hit. Just go ahead and do that and put your health back in. You don't have to.
11.
This thing's turn, and it is going to. Yeah, sounds good, Aaron. This thing reappears in the circle. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys now. Immediately, you can tell there's probably not gonna be an end to this. So you need to figure out some way to basically disable the circle. You can see this large stone block next to it, but this thing is going to attack Kit Kat. Kit Kat, you are not raging, so you're gonna take full damage.
Right.
It hits you.
Yeah, you had to continually take damage for your rage to continue.
We're not raging anyway. What's your AC, Kit Kat?
Okay.
Okay, so that hits. That misses. And it's gonna do.
15.
So this one runs up to you, Kit Kat, and it basically tries to stab at you with its spear. The first one misses, but it attacks you again. After you deflect the first one, you're left vulnerable, and it hits you for 7 damage. I think Aaron's busy, so I'll tell him that again in a second. This one is going to attack your turret.
Oh, okay. I healed it 11, so it's at 19.
Okay.
It's 18.
It hits. And it's going to do. Let's see if it hits the second one. Second one misses. It deals 12 damage to it.
Okay.
This boy's turn. He does not have a spear. He's going to try and run up and just attack Kit Kat. Kit Kat, you've taken 7 damage, by the way. Okay. This one's going to attack you with its hands, but it misses. You basically are able to bat off this weaponless one there.
Okay.
Santiago, it is your turn.
Okay,
Alright.
I'm gonna do. Oh, jeez, can I even see the fucking one that's trying to kill Lucas?
There's a wall in the way.
I don't think you can, no.
Damn.
You need to like push past people. Which you can do. You can move through other people's spaces. You can move through ally
They
spaces.
won't let you move.
Yeah, won't
Would
let
coming
you
up here
move.
proc opportunity?
Everyone
No,
move away.
Chicka's in the way.
I'm gonna do disarming shot on this one.
He's not
Oh,
holding
he's
a
not
weapon.
holding a weapon?
Yeah, he was punching.
Oh, shit.
No, he's using
Okay.
gauntlets. You could try and shoot his arm off. You literally want
Yeah,
to
can I
disarm him.
disarm him
Sure,
that way?
yeah, sure.
Shoot fool's arms off.
Sean, what was the fuck?
It was what? It was. What did you get?
Literally trying to
failed
shoot
the
his
bite.
I rolled a 14.
That doesn't hit.
plus
That was
anything?
plus.
That misses.
Oh, it doesn't hit. No.
Never mind.
I do remember though. It was.
I can.
What's your
for
dex?
my. I rolled a 9.
I know. No,
Anything else, Maya?
Yeah, I was going to say Kit Kat smash and point at the sigil on the floor.
Smash!
oh, that's a good idea.
Cat smash. Lucas, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. I need to ask you if you think this is if this is 10 feet.
Is it within?
It's not 10 feet.
Squares
Sammy.
of
10,
you.
10
This is 5 feet.
Sammy, that's not.
Ten-
I was.
How many feet then should I put in for 10 feet? Because
Two
honestly, God,
squares.
I have no idea.
2 squares.
Count in squares.
That's perfect then. Then I want to do my shielding aura.
Hold on, I can. There.
Two
That's 10
squares.
feet.
Okay, then that's the shielding aura, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast on top of that.
Okay. I'm gonna hit.
Oh no.
And you'll take damage at the start of his next turn, right?
24 to hit. Can I upcast? I can't upcast
Definitely hits.
cantrip. I can't
It
upcast
definitely hits.
cantrips.
How much damage?
I know. I was looking for the dice because they're everywhere.
It's 1d10.
I 1d10.
Actually,
No.
it's right next to you, so you have disadvantage on ranged attacks, remember?
I'm too far from me.
How much of a disadvantage? Because I rolled a 24.
Yeah, but you have to roll again. That's what disadvantage means. You've been playing for like a year.
Just stab it.
$18.
To hit? It still hits.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me damage.
Give me a full 10 damage.
Very nice. It's hurt pretty bad, but it's still up. It's going to attack you next round.
Yeah.
Yui, is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast heat metal on the thing going after Lucas, since I can still
Okay.
do
Yeah,
that.
you just keep it up as a bonus action. Okay, roll me damage.
Let's see. 2d8. So that's going. Wait, that's the d4.
Yeah, it's the little pyramid.
I know what it looks like, Sammy. That is a 2d8, 4, 6, 10.
Nice. It
that's
is almost dead. One good hit is going to do down.
That's not it.
But then it'll probably just respawn again.
But we need to figure out how to get that thing to stop going.
You know that this circle looks like it was activated by the light of Bador's torch.
Then what if Bador turns off lights? What if Bador extinguishes his torch?
Then you'll be blind.
I told KitKat to smash, so I don't know if they'll do it.
This stone here looks like it's movable. You could potentially move it on top of the circle.
When it's
Cut
my
off light
turn.
from it.
Let's try that.
But it looks heavy as well. It'd take like several people to push it. What are you doing? Anything else for your turn, Yui?
I think I'll just screw it. I'll upcast my healing word to heal Lucas.
Okay. Go ahead and tell him how much you'll heal, and I'll move on.
Okay. Let's see. 2d4 plus 4. Wow, that sucked. Heal for 7.
Thanks.
Lucas, the first hit hits you. The second hit hits you. Both hits hit you. Actually, no, your shielding aura makes take damage. How much? What's your warlock level and what's your charisma?
6.
What's your intelligence modifier? 6, and what's your intelligence modifier?
It's
That's enough to kill it, actually. That's enough to kill it. So you blast it, and it disintegrates on its turn, so it doesn't respawn this round, but it's going to next. KitKat, it's your turn. What are you doing?
KitKat. Smash. Oh.
You're gonna try and move the stone on top?
I guess I'll go over there and start moving the stone. Since it would be easier.
It's not made of glass.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
like
I guess it would be easier than
engraved
trying to
stone
destroy
and different. So you can smash it. It's take a lot of effort to break
mentioned
the stone.
the stone several times.
If you go for it, man.
Show me that
Show me how
Do
good
you
you
doubt? Do you doubt my smashing abilities?
Your actions either is
I guess I'll
you're
try
gonna try and smash it
smashing
for this
it real
round.
quick, and then move the stone later. I guess whatever.
Roll me an athletics
Yeah.
check.
What do I need to roll? Athletics. Okay, +5.
That's pretty good. Roll me damage for your attack.
That's a dirty 20. Okay, so that's 1d6.
8 damage. You're stabbing into the ground. You're causing some
That's
cracks, but it's gonna take a lot more than that to break through this thing.
Damage.
Santiago, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Great.
It's actually, it's Bader's turn.
Okay, so there's one that's the sword. I'm just firebolted. Okay.
Again, killing these things, they're only gonna respawn on their next turn.
I know.
Yeah, but we need them out of our way so we can get to the rock.
Yeah.
You can push past them.
Yeah.
Opportunity attacks.
Yeah,
right
and
there.
provoke opportunity like an idiot.
That's 14.
40 on your hit. Plus anything?
That is with plus.
Okay, so no, it does not hit. You fire it, and it managed to like barely block and deflect your attack.
I guess I'll just. Those things didn't attack KitKat.
They didn't attack KitKat.
I'll just not do anything, I guess.
You're not gonna do anything?
Can't. What are you gonna do?
They didn't attack KitKat when.
How are you? You want the little
shoot at it with your force
Maya,
Move the stone.
the spear boy is going to attack you.
Just shoot.
What's your AC, Maya?
My AC is 14.
What's your AC, Maya?
Yeah.
It misses its first attack, and it completely misses its second attack. The spear one is going to try and run up to you and attack you as well, Maya, but it doesn't have a weapon, so it's considerably weaker. It completely misses. Its second attack hits, but I'm not going to do that much damage. You take 8 damage.
Okay.
This thing is going to attack your sentry, Beetle.
Okay.
It's going to hit, and it's going to deal... Oops, I dropped that. It misses. 6 plus... it deals 10 damage, Beetle, to your sentry.
Okay, it's. I'm gonna have to prepare it.
Is it destroyed or is it fine?
It's just count as destroyed. I can use a spell slot to bring it back.
Well, it's destroyed for now.
Yeah, for now.
I love that it's heavy.
Santiago, it's your turn.
Can you just put her on the board? But like make her small. Put her back.
Put her just up in the wall.
She's wild. Very good.
Maya, what are you doing?
So did Kickoff attack Spiral and it like didn't, or
What?
The stone.
the stone?
It did some damage, but not much.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna fucking get on it,
Mm.
and
Okay.
I'm gonna just like fucking rear up and bring my front hooves down as hard as possible, try to fucking stomp it.
Roll me an athletics
Okay.
check then.
I'm gonna use Sean's D20, see if it's any better
Well,
than
the
mine.
bone guy.
The bone dice are good?
Yeah.
Okay,
easy.
okay.
Help me.
Oh, I got a 20, oh my god. And I get my grit back for trying to do disarming.
Okay, roll me. Do you have a stomping move as a centaur?
I have a hoof attack. I figured it would just...
Okay, you got it. Yeah, roll me damage for that. And if you want to crit, you can roll
Yeah,
crit
it's
damage.
2d6. So I need 4d6.
You put him on. Okay.
Just fucking horse stomping on this thing.
Death by horse trampling was actually a very common end for many a cowboy. Put it on the edge of the bed. You gonna sit in the chair?
Yeah, I'm
Didn't be too far away.
Maya, how much
Sorry.
damage? If you don't know this going on for 7 hours, Maya, you
I
gotta
know,
make a
I'm
move.
sorry. 13 in total from all the d6s. Plus.
Really?
Okay. Should I roll again?
That'll be what?
No, what's your damage, Maya?
Plus 2
Plus what?
is 14.
Okay. You smash your hooves into it. You're definitely making some progress, but it's still not broken. There's large cracks forming in it now, and some of the light on it is flickering and weakening, but it's still going. Lucas, it is your turn.
Well, the aura comes down, obviously. Probably just gonna Eldritch.
What? The circle?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Roll me. Well, I guess you don't really need to roll me athletics. Roll me just a hit.
Okay.
Roll. Smash.
It's 15.
Okay. Roll me damage.
That's another full 10.
Okay, nice. It turned pretty bad. One more good hit, and you guys think it'll be smashed. It is your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll just go up to this skeleton And since I don't have too many options left, I'm just going to use my Thunderclap cantrip.
Okay, it's gonna hit Bador as well.
That's only 5 feet.
I'm within 5 feet of you.
I thought that I could aim it for
No,
directly at my
centered
opponent.
around your.
It's surrounding you.
Well, I'm sorry.
You good? What's wrong?
It's nothing. I'm just stupid.
No, that's fine. I think we did this at one point. We had the same thing. It was a couple years ago, though.
Oh, each creature, whatever. I don't know what to do then. I don't think I can actually do anything.
You could still use it, but like. Okay,
I feel like maybe Bator has a bit more defense than these bones men.
I have 8 hit points.
Never mind.
Okay.
Look, I took 17 damage from the fall.
What's your maximum?
25.
Nothing, you?
I can't think of
8
anything.
health of 25.
Heal him.
Okay. Well, I guess then I can probably move a little bit out of the way, and I can use my bonus action to heal with Healing Word.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to do that, go for it.
It's probably the best option I have. Okay, that's 1 plus 4, so add 5 damage, 5 to your health.
Okay, thanks. That's 13.
You are currently stood on where another boy's supposed to spawn, so he can't right now. Kit Kat, what are you doing? Just try and fucking smash it? Okay, I'm gonna hit. Roll me athletics.
I guess I'll
Sure.
Hulk smash it again. Oh god. Alright, so that's what, plus 5 to hit.
Oh,
You act.
Ooh, baby, that was
obviously
that
hit it. You're just
one.
attacking the floor. You just don't hit it hard enough to do it.
I'm not gonna hit it.
Vador, it's your turn. Oh wait, can you do anything else, Aaron? Or
My
can you do anything else, or is that your turn?
trident's like a giant sword.
Yeah. Do you have anything? Remember that you could always rage and use your bonus action to pull people
Like,
towards
you mean like as a bonus action or something?
Well, that's your choice.
grab
just saying that you
Bator
have
and
more
pull him towards you.
You're gonna leave Yui over there?
Well, Yui moved back, but Bator is also over there with a bunch of enemies, so maybe that is an idea.
Oh.
Doesn't getting forced through an enemy's like
I mean, I
attack
don't know.
range
Somebody
not
want to
trigger
get pulled
attack of
into the
opportunity?
circle or like what?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only willing movement.
Yeah, so if I'm like pulled through, they don't have time.
I mean, it would put him in line to actually attack the circle.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's supposed to be your spell.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna pull Vador.
I'll rage and pull him in, and so you know, he just suddenly grows the tentacle, and he's still wearing booty
Slorp
shorts.
this boy
So it's like,
over.
what's going on?
You're gonna have to move a little closer to like move him over, but yeah. You just fucking gross ass tentacle arm coming out your fucking side. Or was it your tail? I don't fucking know. Just reach out and wrap around Vador, dragging him through the crowd of arms towards you. Just this gross fucking lizard winged. I don't even know what the fuck you are.
Yeah.
That was it. Cat's turn, and now it's Vador's turn.
I have light hammer.
Chimera, baby.
Smash.
Oh, okay, smash. Yeah.
Okay, roll me the
I need.
more athletics.
What's that? Smash.
Oh, that's 18 plus 1, 19.
Jesus, that. Yeah, okay, roll me damage.
Light hammer's a D.
This may break it.
6. That's 6 damage.
That's enough. You take up this tiny ass fucking hammer
It's
and
slightly
you
big.
slam it down at just the right point where everyone else had been crashing into it, like Kit Kat mainly, I think, and Santiago with their hoof stomp. And it breaks the circle in half, a large crack appearing as light suddenly fades from the whole thing. And these boys disappear, disintegrating into nothing that they did before.